Equal payment is not the only issue of inequality that concerns Paralympians and their backers. In the past, Canadian broadcasters have received criticism for the lack of coverage of the Paralympics. For example, in 2012, there was no live television coverage of the Paralympics in Canada. In contrast, CTV and RDS, who had the rights to broadcast the Games, provided a full schedule of Olympic coverage across their main channels and 3 additional channels that year. Coverage has improved since then. According to the CPC, Tokyo 2020 was the most covered Paralympic Games ever in Canada, with over 200 hours of broadcast by CBC Radio Canada and its partners. Senator Patty Clare is part of the CBC broadcasting team for the 2022 Beijing Paralympics. She says CBC should be given credit for their increased coverage, but that
there's more to be done, of course. There's always more anyways.
She points to the UK Paralympic broadcaster, Channel 4, who are using an all-disabled presenting team for the Games.
We see more coverage of the Paralympic Games all of the time. I think, though, that where we really struggle is the number of opportunities to participate in sport.
Equality of opportunity is another issue that Paralympians point to. Programs for kids with disabilities to get into athletics are not always easy to come by. And the barriers that people with disabilities face, such as discrimination and issues of access, makes it even harder to seek out opportunities. Plus, sports and the gear that goes along with Paralympic sports can be expensive. In Canada, people with disabilities are more likely to live in poverty, making it hard enough to afford the basics, let alone pay for extracurriculars.